All right, well, the next big sporting event, of course, is the Winter Olympics, and there's an athlete from our community representing the U.S.
His name is Matt Antoine. He's from Prairie du Chien, and he's competing in a sport you won't find here in western Wisconsin. News 8's Leah Linscheid has his story.
He came into this ranked
For Matt Antoine, there's just something about the rush of racing.
Just the idea of speed, I think, fascinated him. You know, going 80 miles an hour head first down an ice tunnel.
He likes speed. He and his brother and his father had always followed the F1, Formula One car races.
So it shouldn't come as a surprise that Matt took to skeleton like a sled to ice. Though for people in this small town, it was quite the shock.
I think we all looked, okay, what is skeleton?
Well, I didn't know what it was. And then when he told me what it was, I said to him, does your mom know about this?
Well, you tell people that he was doing skeleton and you always get the blank look.
But his mom's an expert.
Then you'd have to do the explanation. And I'd say, well, skeleton is a sliding sport, you know. And you know the bobsled run. Well, of course, everybody knows what the bobsled run is. And I said, well, then he's on a sled by himself, and he goes down headfirst on his stomach. Oh, look what I have up.
Watching Matt grow up, Mary Antoine never thought she'd someday be the mother of an Olympic athlete.
No, I never saw this coming.
Those who knew him way back when never guessed what Matt would become.
Great kid, very respectful, always say hi.
He was a very quiet kid. I mean, he really was. So he wasn't someone that you thought was going to do something as dangerous as going 80 miles an hour head first.
That's why it's hard to believe sometimes that he's going to the Olympics, because he's always just a down-to-earth, just really nice, sweet guy.
Mary first watched the sport with her son during the 2002 Olympics. And just a few months later, Matt's interest started to show.
I said to Matt and his brother Nick, I said, okay, where do you guys want to go for summer vacation? And Matthew said, Lake Placid. And I said, and why do you want to go there? He says, they're having tryouts.
That summer vacation to upstate New York was the start of more than a decade of hard work for Matt, with more than just one piece of hardware to show for it.
Well, I think I have all of his medals.
The American Matthew Antoine comes away with his first ever goal.
That's kind of like the kid that says, I'm going to be an NBA star. And you think, okay, you know, that's great. That's good to have a dream. But like I said, he's actually chased his dream down and reached it.
For a boy with a passion for pace, he certainly found it in skeleton.
You can win or lose by hundredths of a second.
100th of a second. For Matt Antoine, that's what 11 years of determination will come down to in the 2014 Sochi Olympics. In Prairie du Chien, Leah Linscheid, News 8.
Wow, that is such a major adrenaline rush sport.
Oh, it's
just frightening.
Yeah, it looks scary too.
Yeah, well, you know, it turns out Matt's first run is actually scheduled for Valentine's Day, and of course we'll have more coverage on him and also how the community is celebrating him in the Olympics in the coming days right here on News 8.
And we also have a special section dedicated to the Olympics and regional athletes on news8000.com.
All right, stay with us.